Welcome! Today I am discussing letters from a Stoic written by Seneca. And let me start by first telling you who Seneca exactly was. I'm not going to go into details, just a little bit of basic information because there's so much information and I had to be quite selective. Seneca was known for his philosophical works and his theater plays, which were all tragedies. He has written 12 essays and 124 letters. He spent 8 years in exile on the island of Corsica, and at the end of his life he was ordered by the Senate to take his own life. I picked this one up on my travels to Prague and I found it in a bookstore. It has some extra special meaning and I'm so happy that I ended up loving it. The reason why I picked up this book is mainly because I loved Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and I also did a video on that, so if you're interested, go check that out. But yeah, I enjoyed this Stoic philosophy so much that I decided to discover more. What really surprises me is that I see so many people talk about meditations, but never about letters from a Stoic by Seneca. And the reason why it surprised me so much is because this is also so accessible. It's perfect for a beginner in philosophy, Stoic philosophy. I must say that I have no experience in philosophy, no experience in Stoicism. I've only read Meditations, that's it. So I highly recommend these letters because they won't confuse you. It is all so clear, they're full of wisdom, and yeah, I highly recommend it. This book did exactly what it was supposed to do. It helped me reflect on my actions, reactions, decisions, life choices, and it is just full of wisdom. It seems that my cat Toulouse is also joining us, so he will be here for the rest of the video. Now, I think the best way to approach a work like this is to take it in small amounts and do not binge read it. It's also perfect to start the day or to finish the day with one of his letters. And I also highly recommend to journal about this, to reflect on passages that resonate with you. You will get so much out of it if you mark your favorite passages and quotes and reflect on them. This is my journal, my main journal. I have a lot of notebooks. I love writing things down and I keep specific notebooks for specific purposes. The more correct name for it is a commonplace book, but this is my actual journal, my actual diary. And it comes with like this elastic. And it's a leather cover and I love that it is getting worn from taking it with me everywhere. I take it with me whenever I travel. So everywhere I've been in the world, this journal has been with me. And yeah, it has some scratches, but I think it makes it more pretty. And on the inside, it's just filled with my writings and it is dotted paper. If you're interested in a more in-depth video, I have a specific video on all of my commonplace books and journals, so if you're interested. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I take certain passages and quotes that really resonated with me. I write them down in my journal and I just start thinking about what it means to me, what I think about it, and how it can affect my life. Now, I also have another journal that I have here with me, and this is just my current journal for keeping track of quotes from the books that I read. This is from Paper Blanks. Now, let me see, it is called the Peacock Punk journal, so if you're interested. And I use this journal to write down quotes from the books that I read. And the reason why I do this, I also keep them digitally, so I always type them over into an app called Notion, but this is just my physical copy. And I have it lying around, and I love rereading quotes from time to time, especially when I feel sad or something happened in my life and I need a little bit of support. Then I can just grab this notebook and reread some passages from, for example, Seneca or Marcus Aurelius. So allow me to give you some examples of passages that resonated with me and inspired me, and I hope they will resonate with you too, and they will spark an interest in reading his letters because they are so full of wisdom. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. This quote resonated with me, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I love and value time alone. And this was one of the first sentences. Let me check. Yeah, it's like right here. I just started the book and I already marked 2 passages that resonated with me. And so what I do is when I finish the book, I grab my notebook and I write them down. And then step 3 is to type them over into Notion. So yeah, 2 quotes on the first page. Let's do another one. You should be extending your stay among writers whose genius is unquestionable, deriving constant nourishment from them if you wish to gain anything from your reading that will find a lasting place in your mind. I do not have to explain why this resonates so much with me. He also quotes a lot of other Stoics and other philosophers that he admired. For example, here's a quote from Epicurus that Seneca quoted. Any man who does not think that what he has is more than ample is an unhappy man, even if he is the master of the whole world. A man is as unhappy as he has convinced himself he is. Let me know if you have any experience with Stoic philosophy, and if you have any recommendations for me, do let me know.